Have you ever wondered why, among so many people in the world, you carry a deep sense of being different? Something inexplicable inside you that drives you toward a unique journey, something the world seems not to understand. Perhaps you are one of the chosen ones. And no, this is not a coincidence. If you are here now, watching this video, there is a powerful reason that brought you here. At this moment, we are about to reveal something that can transform your view of life, your purpose, and the reason God has chosen you for this journey. Perhaps you have even questioned why, among so many people, you seem to carry a burden of such deep sensations, a perception beyond the ordinary. You look at the world with a different perspective, feel things more intensely, as if a grand purpose were lurking, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. Today, I extend an invitation to you. An invitation to explore these unique sensations that, perhaps, you have kept to yourself. Because there is a divine reason behind each of these experiences that can often seem confusing or even lonely. In this video, we will together uncover what lies behind this constant feeling of being someone special, someone chosen for something greater. These sensations, this difference you feel in your essence, are not there by chance. They are signs, a silent call that echoes within you, whispering that there is a reason God chose you. And it is a reason that goes far beyond what you may have imagined. God chose you for a reason, and now is the time to discover what He has prepared for your life, so you can finally embrace your purpose with all the intensity it deserves. For the chosen ones, the path is not always the easiest. Challenges appear early, and questions about the true purpose of life become a constant quest, almost a mission. These are not just difficult moments, they are tests, trials that shape who you truly are and reveal, layer by layer, your inner strength. Often, this sense of not belonging can be overwhelming, as if you were carrying an invisible weight that few can understand. And then that deep feeling arises, a silent call, something that seems to come from a place words cannot describe. It is as if an invisible force were guiding each step, each decision, even though you often do not understand why. Now, stop and reflect for a moment. Do you also feel this? Do you feel that, in some inexplicable way, you are being led to something greater, something that has not yet been fully revealed? Perhaps you have always been drawn to a deeper truth, as if there were a call beyond your choices, a gentle whisper reminding you that there is something beyond what the eyes can see. If you feel this, know that it is not by chance. This incessant search, this thirst for a true purpose, is one of the clearest signs that you have been set apart, chosen for something greater. Perhaps it is time to accept that this journey is yours, and everything you have faced, every challenge, every feeling of displacement, has not been in vain. It is part of the path that has been laid out for you. Listen carefully. Being chosen is not just an expression. It is a silent call of the soul. God does not choose at random. He chooses those who have within them a strength capable of transforming the environment where they tread, of lighting up the darkest places, of bringing hope where there is despair. It is a greater purpose, and the truth is that you are part of it. These signs are not just around you, but within you. Each chosen soul carries within them a unique mission, a flame that was carefully lit by God before the first breath. And it is precisely this individuality that makes you an essential piece in the grand divine plan. There is no other person in the world who can fulfill what you have been destined to achieve. This mission, however mysterious it may still seem, is what makes your existence irreplaceable and essential. Many of the sufferings you have faced, the moments of doubt and even darkness, are, in fact, part of a preparation. God molds His chosen ones through the fire of adversities so that they become strong, resilient, and above all, compassionate. Nothing you have lived was in vain. Every pain and every victory are part of the greater purpose that is being revealed to you, step by step. Your path is not filled with flowers, and perhaps you have felt the weight of an invisible responsibility. This is because the chosen ones often go through intense trials that serve to purify the soul and awaken a deeper understanding of their own existence. These challenges are not punishments but opportunities for spiritual growth, an invitation from God for you to come closer to your true essence. Imagine that while you faced each obstacle, God was by your side, closely watching each step, confident that you would be able to overcome. He chose you because He saw something special in you, a capacity for love and faith that surpasses the ordinary. This relationship is deeper than any earthly bond. It is an alliance that He established since the beginning of time. This connection with God is intimate and spiritual, something that transcends human understanding. He knows you in a way that no one else can, understands every thought, every longing, every fear. And it is because of this closeness that He guides you, even when everything seems uncertain. You have never been alone. The divine hand has always been present, even in moments when the light seemed distant. Being chosen does not mean being above others, but rather being willing to serve, to be a channel for the realization of something greater. God chose you because He knows that with your pure heart and determination, you can bring significant transformation to the world. Your mission may be silent or grand, but it will always be of profound importance. The call that echoes within you, that feeling that there is something more waiting to be revealed, is God's voice inviting you to fully live your purpose. This call is not imposed but offered as a gift, an opportunity to express the divine essence that dwells within you. And when you choose to respond to this call, the entire universe conspires in your favor. Each step you take in the direction of this purpose strengthens your connection with the divine, allowing you to align more and more with God's will. And thus, you realize that this relationship is not one-sided. It is a constant dialogue between your soul and the Creator. He hears your prayers, understands your doubts, and reveals answers at the most unexpected moments, always at the exact moment. The mission of the chosen ones is often guided by intuition, by signs, by that deep feeling that indicates the right path. When you trust this connection, you open the way for God's power to flow through you, allowing you to fulfill your mission with more confidence and ease. With each step, you realize that everything you went through prepared you for this exact moment. You have been called for a reason. Every pain and every victory, every friendship and every farewell, every joy and every tear, everything is part of your preparation. God chose you because He knows your soul carries the strength and light necessary to accomplish something great. By accepting this mission, you not only honor yourself, but also honor the eternal covenant He made with you. This is the moment to fully live the purpose for which you were created. Since ancient times, God's teachings have revealed universal truths that transcend cultural and religious boundaries. Being one of the chosen means carrying these teachings within you, not just as knowledge, but as a living practice. Unconditional love, compassion for others, and the pursuit of truth are principles that God has planted in your soul so that you can express them in the world, regardless of labels or dogmas. God chose you to be an example of His essence, a living expression of what it means to be connected with the divine in everything and everyone. God's choice of you is not limited to a religion or a specific group. It extends beyond human differences, reflecting the truth that we are all one creation, interconnected, sharing the same energy and purpose. God chose you to help elevate everyone, to bring forth the consciousness of unity, and to inspire others to see beyond division and judgment. Your journey is a journey of union, where each experience leads you to a deeper understanding of the common purpose we all share. God's teachings speak of freedom and responsibility simultaneously. He chose you to be a beacon, to reflect light where there is darkness, but with the freedom to follow the path your heart recognizes as true. Being chosen is to be free to explore, to question, to learn from all beliefs and cultures, always honoring the divine truth that dwells in your spirit. God also chose you to learn from the diversities of life and the many forms of spirituality that exist around the world. Through each experience, you are reminded that the divine purpose is something greater than any isolated belief. In your journey, you begin to realize that God's choice of you is an invitation to embrace unity, to see the divine spark in each person, and to know that we are all part of something grand and sacred. Your mission, as one of the chosen, is also to remind the world that the essence of God manifests in simplicity and kindness. He chose you because He saw in your heart the capacity to be a bridge between the sacred and the mundane, bringing divine teachings into daily life, into interactions with others, into the small acts of love and care that build a life of purpose. When you look at what God wishes to reveal to the world through you, it is understood that He seeks to teach about love and compassion. Every choice you make is an opportunity to demonstrate these values. Thus, your role as the chosen is not only to understand your own mission, but to help others feel that they are also loved and guided by God, without barriers, without distinctions. Being chosen is, therefore, an act of humility and surrender. God did not choose you to glorify a unique path or an exclusive truth, but to serve as an example of how His truths are accessible and applicable anywhere and to anyone. Your life becomes a testimony that the divine is in all things, and that the human experience, with all its challenges, is a precious part of God's purpose. As the chosen, your life is a message. No matter where you are or with whom you share your path, God chose you to be a reflection of His greater truth, a truth that encompasses all beings, that transcends all divisions, and that unites everyone in one love. Each new day, you carry the responsibility to be this bridge, to show that where there is love and empathy, God is also present. The revelation of why God chose you is something that unfolds with each step you take. This choice is a journey, a constant revealing of the divine light through your actions, thoughts, and intentions. God chose you to be a channel, a messenger of a truth that is both personal and universal. And by accepting this mission, you awaken to the greater purpose of transforming the world, one heart at a time, showing that we are all part of a sacred and eternal connection. Many wonder how to know if they have been chosen. And the truth is that, when you are called, there are profound signs that echo in your heart and soul. One of the first indications is a heightened spiritual sensitivity. You feel the energies around you, perceive when something is not in harmony, and can read others' intentions with almost supernatural accuracy. This sensitivity, often seen as a burden, is, in fact, a blessing that enables you to see beyond the surface and understand the true essence of people and situations. Vamos continuar a tragiqueo. Another powerful sign is when you start having revealing dreams, as if they were messages sent to guide you on your path. These dreams can bring a sense of peace, inspiration, or even a warning, guiding you toward choices you need to make. They are not mere coincidences, but responses from the divine, pointing directions and paths. These dreams are, in fact, a way for God to speak to you, reminding you that you are not alone on this journey, and that He always sends signs to make you feel supported. Moreover, there is an almost uncontrollable desire to help others, to do something greater than yourself. This willingness to serve and transform the world around you does not arise by chance. It is a reflection of the mission you carry. The chosen ones feel that they need to make a difference and are often driven by an inner force that seems to guide them, even when no one understands what they are truly seeking. This flame within you is a divine call. It is the voice of God telling you that you have a purpose beyond the ordinary. There is also an inexplicable connection with the universe and people. Many times, you may feel that you are in tune with something greater, something invisible to the eyes, but as real as everything around you. This connection with the universe makes you realize that everything is interconnected, that there are no chance encounters, and that, in some way, your path is intertwined with the path of everyone else. This deep awareness is not easy to carry, but it is one of the greatest signs that you have been chosen for something greater. By recognizing these signs, you begin to perceive a new vision of life. Everything that once seemed meaningless gains a purpose, a reason. The pains and challenges you faced become part of a greater journey, and you understand that each step, each obstacle, was preparing you for this moment. This clarity brings immense peace to the heart and a sense of completeness, as if you were finally in the right place, fulfilling your true role. If you feel that these signs are part of your experience, know that this is not a coincidence. It is the universe confirming your mission. And by accepting this divine choice, you will begin to awaken to a higher reality, where everything has meaning, where every experience is a lesson. Accepting being chosen is opening your eyes to a life of purpose, where you are guided by something much greater than yourself. This journey can be lonely at times, but it will never be in vain. Many around you may not understand, may even doubt your mission, but the chosen one does not need others' approval, only certainty in their heart. This call is yours, and by embracing it, you will be able to transform your own life and the lives of those who cross your path. This is the true strength of the chosen ones. Know that with each step taken toward this choice, you will be discovering a new meaning for life. The faith and strength you need are already within you. You just need to awaken this truth. And by fully living your purpose, you will see that the universe is always by your side, supporting and guiding every move, every decision, so that you fulfill your divine mission. Do not fear what is to come. You have been prepared in silence, molded for this moment. And now, with all these signs before you, it is time to surrender to the divine call and embrace the greatness that this choice represents. Your journey is unique, and you were chosen to shine with a light that only the chosen possess. Accept and allow this journey to transform you from the inside out. For this purpose to be revealed clearly, we need practical action, a personal transformation that begins with your own self-observation. So here is the first instruction. Start looking at your life as a story written by God, with every detail, every moment having a unique meaning. To help you on this journey, I propose a practical and powerful exercise. Take a notebook, a diary, or even a simple notepad, and start recording your daily reflections. Every night, dedicate a few minutes to writing about the moments that touched your heart the most throughout the day. Ask yourself, were there any signs I might have ignored? something that caught my attention in a special way. Write without judgment, just allow your soul to speak. This diary will be a valuable tool for you to track your transformation. Prayer and meditation are other essential steps on this journey. Set aside a moment, perhaps at dawn or at the end of the day, and say a silent prayer, asking God to illuminate your path, to show you the next steps clearly. If you prefer, you can meditate, just listening to the silence. Connect with your essence, allowing the divine to reveal itself. This time with yourself, in silence, is a true portal to self-knowledge. During this process, you will begin to notice small signs, as if they were messages directed exclusively at you. It might be a recurring thought, a dream, a coincidence that catches your attention, or a feeling of peace when making a certain decision. These signs are divine touches, clues that guide you toward your purpose. Sometimes the message comes subtly, but you will know when something is truly important. Personal transformation is a gradual process that requires patience and commitment. As you practice self-observation and reflection, you will begin to feel an internal change. What once seemed confusing will start to make sense, and a sense of clarity will emerge. Keep recording your thoughts and observations. You will see that, over time, you will start to connect the dots and see the greater purpose. On this path, humility is fundamental. Recognize that you are still on a learning journey, and that God, in His infinite wisdom, is guiding you at every step. Be open to learning, to accepting the signs, and to trusting that, even when you do not understand, He is with you, showing you the way. Sometimes, you need to surrender to the unknown for the purpose to be revealed. Every prayer, every moment of meditation, every page written in your diary is an act of love for yourself. These are steps that strengthen your connection with the divine, that expand your ability to listen and feel God's presence in your life. Over time, you will notice that this daily practice will become natural, a sacred moment of connection with your purpose. God chooses those who have a light capable of illuminating the path for many. This light does not come without challenges, without nights of solitude, without moments of doubt. But it is this same light that, amidst the darkness, becomes a beacon for those still seeking answers, who are lost amid uncertainties. And if you are here now, it is because you have been called to make a difference, to inspire and transform. Imagine the impact your journey can have. Imagine how many lives you can touch, how many hearts you can rekindle. God does not place this purpose in just anyone. He places it in those who have the courage to face the unknown, to believe in the invisible, and to follow a call that few would dare to hear. You carry a divine power, a potential that transcends the limitations of the world. It is as if God planted a seed within you, a seed that, through each challenge and each lesson, begins to blossom, revealing the greatness you are capable of manifesting. It is not an easy mission, but it is an honored one. God chose you because He saw in you the power, the courage, and the faith to walk in His light, even when the world around you is in darkness. And now, I ask you, are you ready to accept this divine mission and allow God's great purpose to be revealed through you? This journey does not need to be solitary. Share your experiences. Tell us in the comments what you have discovered, the signs you have noticed, the changes you are experiencing. This is the power of community, of those who, like you, have been chosen. Together, we can support each other and grow toward our true purpose. I want to express my deepest gratitude for allowing yourself to dive into this message. If this message touched your heart and you feel it can help others, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share this video with those you believe also need to hear this. If you felt inspired about how God chose you, click now and discover the signs that reveal your path.